Hi Annemarie, welcome to our studio.
Thank you, Kevin.
Before we start, maybe a short introduction about yourself. Who are you and what is your role within the Salesforce organization?
Yes. So my name is Annemarie Hakvoort. I'm based in the Netherlands, but my territory is a bit bigger. So I look after the northern part of Europe, including Nordics and Benelux. And I focus on order management only, actually. So Salesforce order management is my focus area.
Okay, first question then.
Yeah.
What is, in your opinion, order management? Because if I talk to retailers, there are many definitions out there, and some players even don't have OMSs. They do things with their ERP. So what is an OMS?
Yeah, so order management is actually about everything that happens after the buy button. So it includes downstream processes, but also people, and it touches systems, and it's about partnerships, everything that is there to fulfill an order. So in general, you could say that it is forming the basis of a unified commerce strategy. And you would like to have a highly configurable and capable order management in place, as it is the core of your organization and delivering orders to your customers.
Is that also the reason why Salesforce started building this new product?
Yeah, well, we see order management as a process that ends with the moment of truth, the moment where the customer gets the product delivered. And becomes a returning customer and a loyal customer. We look at it as a mechanism that supports the customer experience. We have created a customer-centric order management solution, we would say.
Customer-centric, is that then because the system is looking for ways to optimize, like things, fastest delivery route depending on warehouses, that kind of things?
Yeah, well, let's take the example of your journey for your favorite shirt. Mm-hmm. You want to make a funded decision on how you want to get this shirt. You want to know where there is any inventory. Is it online and is it to be delivered to your house, or do you need it quicker? And do you want to pick it up in a store nearby, or maybe you will visit another store not that nearby, but it is on your route to your office. So you want to make funded decisions on where you want to buy your product, or how you want to buy your product, and how you want to get it fulfilled. And that gives you certain flexibility and enhances the customer experience.
Mm-hmm. Does an order management system also handle things like returns and what happens after delivery, or does it stop at the door?
No, it is about the complete post-purchase experience. You want to return a product, maybe it is broken or incomplete, or maybe it is just not your size or your color, and you want to return it or exchange it, or it needs to be reshipped. Things like that are also covered by the order management system.
If you look at the Salesforce landscape, many of the forward customers already have some of the tools in place, like Marketing Cloud, Service Cloud, Commerce Cloud, especially in retail, one of the biggest drivers at the moment. How does that solution fit in, and does it integrate really well in the other components?
Well, thank you for asking the question, because I think this is spot on. When you look at Salesforce order management and how do we compare to other technologies or other OMS solutions, this is exactly what it is about, because Salesforce order management has been built on the Lightning platform, which is the basis of many of our clouds, for example, Service Cloud or B2B Commerce. And it has been built for B2C commerce, so it is pre-integrated. And therefore, when you look at the Lightning platform and the advantages it brings, the benefit it brings, it is on the same platform. So it makes use of the same data, the same data model, the same objects. So it seamlessly integrates, or actually it's not even integrated as it is in the same platform. It is natively integrated. And therefore, on the Salesforce side, it doesn't require any or maybe a little work to get it working. Of course, You need the integrations on the back-end side, and the connection you need to make with your ERP, your warehouse management system, your inventory system, your payment providers, your shipment carriers. So that needs to be there. You need to do it anyway. And then on the Salesforce side, it brings a lot of advantages and also speed.
I also assume that the product itself has the same advantages as the other clouds, meaning always the latest innovations. Salesforce takes care of all the hosting and so on, so you don't need to worry about that and can focus on running your business.
Yeah, so yeah, we are indeed a cloud-based company. All the solutions that we have are in the cloud, and this gives certain advantages, like that we have every customer running on the same version of Salesforce, and we do upgrades 3 times a year. So 3 times per year, we bring new functions and features to our customers, and we make sure that their solutions keep working, keep running, that it has no impact on the business. And there are thousands of developers at Salesforce working on this platform. And as Salesforce Order Management is built on the Lightning platform, we leverage those innovations and those developers as well. And then Salesforce Order Management has been built with Lightning flows. So it's flow-based, and there is a global team working on flows, hundreds of developers. So when we invest in order management, or we invest in Lightning flows, it leverages the investment in the platform in general.
Yeah. I can imagine some of our viewers or listeners might start to wonder, Salesforce OMS, is this something for me? Do you focus on any particular segments of the markets, or is the platform for everyone?
Well, I would say it has a good fit with companies, or for companies that produce products, so tangible products, not so much services or subscriptions, but products. And that, of course, is then retail as an industry, or consumer goods, maybe manufacturing. So those industries are typically the industries that I talk to, the companies that I talk to. And I think when you look at the past 2 years, the pandemic, it had a huge impact on especially retailers, because they needed to close their stores. They were not able to bring customers to the store anymore. They needed to go online and offer the customer different ways of fulfillment, like the curbside pickup or buy online, pickup in store. It has had a huge impact on those retailers, and they were not all able to cope with these changing requirements. And I think this is the point where a lot of retailers or companies found out that either the logic they built into their ERP or the order management system they had in place was not that flexible, and probably not that easy to make changes to. And so there is more pressure than ever on companies to modernize their order management systems.
Is that one of the main advantages, flexibility of your processes?
Yes. When you have everything built into your ERP, it's not that flexible, it's not that agile. But when you bring it to a platform like Salesforce, which is built with flows, and the Lightning platform, which is in the base is a low-code app development platform, you see that it brings agility, but also scalability.
A question many of our customers always ask when Salesforce OMS is fairly new in the product line. A question that is always asked when new products arrive: is the product already mature enough for me to implement? How would you respond to such a thing?
Yeah. Well, where do we come from? I think this is really interesting, because you say it's a fairly new product, which is true. We went GA with Salesforce Order Management 2.5 years ago, but it is built on the Lightning platform, and that platform already exists for 23 years. So it's a proven technology. And then when you look at the logic that we bring, the functions and the features, it is not really new to us, because we acquired Demandware in, I think, 2017. But Demandware has acquired Main Street in 2016 already. And Main Street was a commerce solution including order management capabilities that was built in 2003. So that was actually a while ago. So you could say we brought it all together and we created a new solution called Salesforce Order Management. And so you could say it's a new product, but well, when you look at the history, it has components that are really mature already and proven. And then also when you look at our customer base, we have gained 270 customers in these 2.5 years only. When you look at companies like us that focus on order management, the longer existing vendors in this space, I don't want to mention any names, but they are here for ages already. They have not even gained that number of customers in total in all these years.
Can you already tell something about the roadmap, or is that still a total secret?
No. We have a very impressive roadmap, and I think also good to mention that maybe people listening in have looked at Salesforce Order Management before, since it's already there for 2.5 years. They might have the impression that it's not really mature, but we have had already 5 major releases on the product in these past years. So we have advanced the product. An important feature that we have added to the platform recently in our summer release, which was actually in June, so 2 weeks ago, that is making changes to an order. So doing exchanges, adding items.
That's indeed an important one.
Yeah, especially when you look at the question you asked before, at the return part of the post-purchase experience. But also when you look ahead, we have interesting stuff. Artificial intelligence, for example, AI. We have some prediction models already in pilot with some of our customers, and we help them to predict what inventory will be sold out, which products are doing good, which products are not doing good. And for these predictions, we're using inventory as well as orders and history of orders to analyze and to predict what will happen. And also, we will make improvements to the store fulfillment app that will come in the winter release. So what we currently have in place is kind of basic functionality that is focused on the curbside pickup. And we started this together with a customer called Claire's that was during the pandemic asking us for these functions and features to do the curbside pickup. And we worked with them on that, and we delivered it in 15 days.
Oh, that's impressive.
That's really quick, but it will be enhanced. So in the next release, the in-store app will become much richer, and it will bring the possibility to do picking and packing. And if you want labeling as well, we can work together with our strategic partner FedEx, because for shipping purposes, you can extend the platform very easily with solutions that our partners bring to the app exchange, so that you can do different fulfillment options. You can give the customer more choice to the options that they have for fulfillment. Let's say you want a next day delivery, it will be much more expensive than a next week delivery or a greener delivery. And those options come, by our partners. Our partners will bring in those functions and features. That is not something that we do ourselves, but we have a very open platform, API-based, so you can easily add partner solutions to it.
Okay, that's very good to hear, Annemarie. I might imagine that many of our followers will have a lot more questions than we could answer in this short podcast. I assume if people have questions, they can reach out to you.
For sure, yes.
And also, of course, to us as an implementation partner of Salesforce and also Salesforce OMS. Annemarie, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It was fun. Thank you.
And you at home, thank you for watching or listening. I hope to see you next time.